what we have seen of late happening with this regime is not acceptable. And I'm telling you this as somebody who has chaired the Public Accounts Committee in the National Assembly for 5 good years. When these people were campaigning all over, the argument that they are not interested in creating positions for Wadosi, that their interest is addressing the issues of the hustlers. Have you seen any money in your pockets? No. Instead, what they have now started doing is creating positions for themselves. You saw them creating the position of what? Of chief prime cabinet secretary. They are now busy creating positions for the chief administrative secretaries. And even more seriously, they have now gone ahead and started creating positions for their wives using public money. Positions which are not recognized by the Constitution or any other law. It is shameful that somebody can wake up and imagine that is creating a position of so-called what? It's called at the office of the spouse of prime cabinet secretary. Useless. It is a total waste of public money. And if they go ahead, if they don't stop that practice, which is illegal and unconstitutional, I will be raising the issue in Parliament. And as I raise it in Parliament, I will be sponsoring a petition in court to declare those offices illegal and unconstitutional. And if any money has been used, any public money has been used in their creation, whoever has been responsible will be forced to refund that money with plus interest. What is your wife going to do to Kenyans, for Kenyans? Which work? Kwani kazi gani bibi ya mtu anafaa aende afanyie wananchi? Si bibi kazi yake ni kufanya kazi ya nyumbani? Si kazi yake ni kuchunga bwana wake nyumbani? Sisi hatuwezi kubali upuzi kama hiyo. Ukitaka kupatia bibi yako kazi, patia kazi na ulipe yeye na pesa yako kutoka kwa mfuko yako. Sawa sawa? Si pesa ya wananchi. Chenzi kabisa.
Our country is on serious attack in terms of our values. And the buck stops with the legal leader of the country, not legitimate leader. And that is William Samoei Ruto. This country is found on national values under Chapter 2 of the Constitution. And if you go to Chapter 45, Article 45 of the Constitution, it says that the fundamental of our community has to be the family. The idea that we cannot be a society without a strong family. And the strong family, if you look at Article 45, sub-Article 2, says that marriage will be between people of opposite sex in Kenya. The Supreme Court today cannot purport to start making new laws in Kenya. And coming and telling us that today you are saying that gayism and lesbianism in this country is declared illegal by the Constitution, and then you are saying that their association is allowed. If you are saying that the association of footballers is allowed, then you are saying that you are allowing footballers to play football. Hello? But if today you are saying that the association of gays and lesbians is allowed, what are you telling Kenyans? We must take our country seriously. We must help our country against this national attack by national leaders who are parading themselves to the Western countries to give them grants and to give them some small tokens and then erode our values. We cannot allow gayism and we cannot allow lesbianism in the borders of Kenya. For the simple reason, the Supreme Court must understand that as you make judgments, even as you make rulings, there is the principle of national justice. And in our constitution, there is the principle of public opinion. The idea that we must listen to our people when we do anything that we do. We cannot allow you to ignore national justice and to ignore the public opinion.
Wakenya lazima wakuwe involved, wajue the process, na ile pia sisi tusikizwe, ili ya kwamba tujue wale wasikuwe kama wakina Chebukati, kwa sababu tulikuwa na kina Asari Isaka Hassan wakatuangusha, wakakuwa vibaraka, wakakuwa kina Kivuitu wakatuangusha. Sasa mara hii kabla tuingie kwa election nyingine, lazima tukue na hiyo mazungumzo ambayo tunataka. Alafu wakati mwingi tumekuwa tukipiga kura. Kura inaenda huko sijui Venezuela, nirudi hapa Kenya. Sasa sisi tunataka wakati tunaenda kwa election mpya, tunataka tukue IBC kuwe devolved, ili ya kwamba tunakuwa kama watu wa Siaya hapa. Mnajua Siaya tunamalizia hapa, tunatuma kila mtu wa Siaya najua Siaya nani amepata hii, nani amepata hii, inaenda Nairobi. Ili ya kwamba isikuwe tena inaenda huko inabadilishwa kwa hewa. Kakamega pia ni hivyo. Na hiyo ndio mazungumzo. Mheshimiwa Wandayi, wewe uko karibu sana na Mheshimiwa Mheshimiwa Raila Amolo Odinga. Umwambie sisi tunataka kabla tunaenda pia kwa hiyo maandamano yenye tunaenda, kabla ya kuangamia mambo, tunajua uchumi wetu imeharibika, lakini hiyo pia ikuwe condition number 1 ya kwamba tunataka reforms katika IBC.
2032 wa the next governor of Migori. Unadi pia ikaru mwende. Uri biti guri kikaru msima leo. Pesa kana kapodi kene leo. Mani direct, okay, nobody did to procure. Aya, wali kumajuri tima dalawaka, with the Lord. Okatielo. Mwende no yeler makatimo articulation ya assembly basiaya. Jomani gitiende realize there is a problem.
Bwana Luko Kwanya, Assistant Chief, East Tingare, Patrick Okuku, Assistant Chief, West Asango, Peter Oyodul, Assistant Chief, West Tingare, and finally, Kelvin Omondi Opondo, Assistant Chief, East Asango.
Feeling well. Thank you, sir.
I'm Joseph Ogola, Chief Rue. In root location, I have 2 sub-locations. Rue sub-location, Assistant Chief Nicholas Ombogo, and Uhui sub-location, Samuel Mairo. Thank you.
Pito Nyango Wasala. And in North Rambula sub-location, we have Doreen Olwach. Thank you, sir. Asanteni sana Chiefs.
Kukwani muburo wero wangu wajuru sugomu nene watiyo. Anabo na CM police. Chief. CDF. Road. Kiango. Baseni. Aitipamo tochakodo. Wandayi kingeni yeroka nyaka Yesu rudu.